Lights flicker on a deserted theater marquee as a single question echoes in the darkness. What if the greatest scandal in Chinese cinema was never a scandal at all? Rumors began to swirl, and they never stopped around Zhou Dongyu when her most daring film, Better Days, vanished at the height of its buzz. Was it mere post production issues, or the silent decree of unseen censors? Join us as we unravel the myth of a media ban, the high stakes politics that followed, and the unstoppable ascent of a star born from controversy. It all began in February 2019 when Better Days was poised for its Berlin International Film Festival debut. Audiences were primed for a raw, unflinching exploration of school bullying, an issue often swept under the rug. Just days before the big debut, the movie was suddenly withdrawn from release. Official statements blamed post-production hurdles, but fans on Weibo knew better. Netizens speculated that the film's unvarnished depiction of institutional failure struck too close to home, prompting a stealthy clampdown. Overnight, conjecture became confession. Zhou Dongyu, the film's vulnerable yet fierce lead, was painted as a daring rebel on the wrong side of the invisible red line. Silence from her agency only fueled the fire. Underground forums buzzed with alleged insider leaks. Rough-cut scripts brimming with rebellious dialogue, whispered rumors of script revisions demanded by unnamed officials. Every cryptic social media post, an image of empty film sets, a deleted teaser trailer, was dissected for hidden meaning. As the controversy metastasized, diaspora bloggers picked up the trail, framing Zhou Dongyu as an artist persecuted for truth-telling. The narrative spread beyond China's borders, censorship icon or cinematic martyr. Then came the plot twist no one saw coming. In September 2019, Better Days made a subtle comeback to Chinese theaters, slipping into cinemas with little fanfare or advertisement. And when audiences packed theaters, they didn't just watch the forbidden film, they propelled it to a staggering box office triumph. Overnight, the film became a cultural catalyst, sparking nationwide conversations about school violence and systemic neglect. Critics hailed Zhou Dongyu's performance as a tour de force, raw, heartbreaking, and resolute. She swept the Best Actress categories at the Hong Kong Film Awards and Golden Horse Awards, her name splashed across headlines. The supposed ban had become the film's greatest marketing asset. But just as that controversy began to fade, a new storm erupted, this time political. In March 2021, allegations of forced labor in Xinjiang cotton fields drew global outrage. Western brands, including Burberry, publicly distanced themselves from Xinjiang cotton. The backlash in China was ferocious. Hashtags calling for boycotts trended within hours. When Burberry released its muted statement, netizens cried betrayal. Zhou Dongyu, representing the iconic British luxury brand, emerged as a powerful emblem of rising national pride. Was she complicit? A studio spokesperson answered with lightning speed, Zhou Dongyu's contract was terminated, effective immediately. In solidarity with our nation, the brief statement announced. Fans lauded her decision as a courageous stand, evidence of her unwavering loyalty. State media praised her as a model citizen, yet overseas commentators cast it as PR pandering, a concession to popular nationalism. On Weibo, hot takes flew. Had Zhou Dongyu sacrificed personal brand value for political correctness? Or had she simply navigated the delicate balance between art and allegiance, understanding that silence wasn't always golden? To make sense of these diverging narratives, let's chart her career trajectory from 2019 onward. Would a true pariah in the eyes of the state be cast in major patriotic blockbusters? In 2020, against all odds, Zhou Dongyu landed the lead role in Impasse, a captivating spy drama set during the tense era of Japanese occupation. Directed by the revered Jiang Yimou, the film was a state-approved spectacle, featuring Zhou Dongyu in a role that celebrated national resistance. It raked in hundreds of millions at the box office, sealing her status as an actress in good standing. Meanwhile, her international cachet continued to rise. In 2023, she walked the red carpet at Cannes for The Breaking Ice, a quietly devastating drama set against the frozen industrial landscapes of northern China. Critics praised her nuanced portrayal of Nana, a former nurse drifting through emotional isolation. The film's selection for Un Certain Regard was a powerful message. Zhou Dongyu was not only domestically adored, but globally recognized as a formidable talent. If blacklisted at home, how could she be championed on the world's most prestigious stage? Yet the heart of Zhou Dongyu's story isn't box office tallies or fashion brand deals. It's the indelible link between her art and her life. Better Days Chen Nian, a girl crushed by bullies and ignored by authority, became a haunting mirror for the film's own suppression. Zhou Dongyu's unfiltered pain on screen resonated deeply with the audience's desire to witness long-suppressed realities emerge into the light. Social media posts exploded with marathon debates on youth mental health and the education system's flaws, proving that art could ignite real-world reform. Her subsequent roles continued this motif of quiet resilience. In Fire on the Plain, she portrayed Ling, a woman entangled in a cold case murder, haunted by memories she can't escape. Audiences called her performance haunting, noting how her controlled stillness gave way to explosive truth when the moment demanded it. Following that came the Yin-Yang Master Dream of Eternity, an epic tale of myth and magic, showcasing her as a formidable warrior caught in the delicate balance between duty and destiny. Critics marveled at her versatility. She could be understated yet gripping, a small-town survivor or a celestial heroine. But perhaps the most compelling measure of her standing lies in the award ceremonies themselves. From the Golden Rooster to the Hundred Flowers, Zhou Dongyu became a fixture, nominated, celebrated, and repeatedly crowned. Imagine a star under a secret state ban. Would she be welcome to accept statuettes on the very stages where censors hold sway? The contradiction is as glaring as the spotlights on her red carpet arrivals. Why do these controversies matter beyond the gossip? They reveal the undercurrents of China's entertainment ecosystem, where censorship fears and nationalistic imperatives shape every career move. Celebrities aren't just artists, they're cultural diplomats. By harnessing controversy, letting it burn brightly rather than smoldering in the shadows, Zhou Dongyu turned potential career poison into rocket fuel. She demonstrated that authenticity, strategic silence, and timely declarations can transform rumors of downfall into a narrative of triumph. As we reach the final frame, we're left with a question that still has no definitive answer. What's next for Zhou Dongyu, the actress who turned rumor into reputation? Will she push boundaries further, starring in politically charged dramas that test the limits of permissible discourse? Or will she embrace her role as a national icon, headlining the next wave of state-endorsed blockbusters and diplomatic film projects? One certainty remains. Wherever she treads, controversy will follow, and she will harness it again and again to redefine what it means to weather the storm. The myth of a secret ban has been busted. The real story is far more compelling, a chronicle of resilience, strategy, and the transformative power of controversy. As this chapter comes to a close, we realize that the most compelling stories don't just play out on stage or screen. They happen under the intense spotlight of the public eye, where each choice we make weaves into a grand, unfolding tale. So, ask yourself, are we witnessing the end of controversy or the opening scene of a new act? The answer lies just beyond the shadows, waiting to be revealed.